Alrighty, Questers, welcome back to another video. This time we are doing a ride and rank Universal style.
This time we're going to be doing all of the coasters in Universal and Islands of Adventure together. Unfortunately, no Epic Universe. They is still separate ticketed, so a little hard to make that work. But we are going to ride every roller coaster that both of those parks have to offer, and we're going to rank them.
Yeah, we're going to start off with the one that's leaving us the soonest, and that's Rip Ride.
Rip Ride, baby.
It's both of our first time, so we're really excited to try it out.
Let's go.
Yep. All right, first time riding it. It was alright. I mean, it's not as good as all the rest of the coasters here. Like, I'm really excited to ride some of the ones later. I think I'll have a lot more fun, but I'm glad I got to do it. The music choices, there are not a lot anymore. Makes sense why they're getting rid of it. I mean, there's literally only 6, so I feel like there you're kind of missing the main gimmick. The coaster's really slow. Like, the drop and the loops are fun, but outside of that, it's really just like, feels like I'm riding just a bigger roller coaster. I'm gonna give it about a 7 out of 10.
First of all, it's hot as heck. Second of all, Rip Ride was really disappointing. It was really lackluster, not very fast. It kind of like stopped a lot in like weird random places. Not stop, but like slowed almost to a stop. Not my favorite. The song options kind of suck. There's not that many, and they don't start the song in a place where like makes sense for it to like be jamming out, like be rocking. So very disappointing. For me, this is like a 4 out of 10. Not it.
Alrighty, now that we are done with Rip Ride, we are gonna head on to our next target, which is gonna be the best ride in this park.
This one right here.
Oh
wow, that
Mummy.
is way further up than I thought it was. But we're gonna ride Mummy.
The Mummy.
I love Mummy.
So this is your quick little reminder that Mummy is another locker ride. So we are gonna put you away and we will give you our ranking when we get back.
All right, so Mummy, always a banger. In the dark, 10 out of 10. We were in the back of the vehicle, which I don't think I've ever been in the back of the vehicle. I've ridden this ride a lot of times, and I've never been in the back. But it makes it so much more jerky, which was kind of more fun a little bit, made it more, a little bit more crazy. Reminded me a ton of Space Mountain at that point. But this one, for me, is, honestly, it's the perfect length. I like how fast it goes. I like the intensity. It's not too much for me. For me, this is a good, like, 10 out of 10. I like this ride.
Perfect.
Perfect?
Perfect. Nah, it's like Ellie said, the dark bit's really good. The track, it's the perfect length. I like that there's some fun confrontation Easter eggs I can see in there. You know. Golden monkey. Yeah, fun animatronics. You get splashed in the face with blood. It's a little weird. But overall, 10 out of 10, one of my favorite things. I enjoy doing it every time I'm here, especially during HHN season when I can just walk on and ride it. Alrighty, we have traveled to the Wizarding World for our next little stop, which is going to be
Gringotts. We're gonna be riding Gringotts. So this one is has more 3D effects going on, a little bit less coaster, but they still consider it one.
3D.
Wrong part.
Well, that's gone now,
It
so
is.
not even any part.
All right, let's
Rest
go.
in peace.
Alrighty, so ridden Gringotts. That one's really good. That one's always a lot of fun. It's less roller coastery though. A little bit more screen based, a little bit more of like a storytelling going on than like woo. For me, this is probably like a 7 or 8 out of 10, so we'll go with like 7.5. It's great, it's Harry Potter, but this is roller coaster ranking. This isn't Harry Potter ranking. So 7.5.
All right, so I'm gonna piggyback off of what Ellie said and say this is coaster ranking. So I love this ride, it's very near and dear to my heart. It is not the best coaster overall. I mean, there's like one good drop, one good lift, and the rest of it's just screens and water and smoke and stuff. So overall, I think on a coaster ranking system, I'm gonna give it like a 5.5, just because it's not that good of a coaster. It's a great ride, it's a great dark ride, great use of coaster and screens, but not good coaster. Alrighty, so that does wrap us up here in Universal Studios. That's everything they consider a coaster here, which weirdly doesn't include the roller coaster. But we are going to put you away for a brief second as we journey over to aisle, so we'll see you on the flippity flop.
Not the flippity flop.
Catch you on the, you know, the
Catch
Jimmy
you on the
Fallon?
flippity flop. Yeah, I know.
All right.
All right, we'll see you there.
Alrighty, we have finally made it to aisles. Like almost a week later. The train got delayed. We we had to buy new clothes while we were here. I haven't seen our house in a week.
Yeah, we've been living in the Hogwarts train for a week. No, in actuality, all the Florida did what Florida does, got a storm, and so all the rides went down and got weather delayed. And we waited in the park for about an hour and a half, and they did not come back up. And at that point, we had about 30 minutes left of park time. So we decided to call it and come back on our next available day for filming. So that is why we have different clothes. That's why we look a little different. That's why the weather looks a little different, and the lighting and everything, because it's a completely different day.
It is. So now we're gonna continue what we're doing and ride that guy back there.
Him, the scary monster.
Incredible Hulk coaster, which will be
all the rides that we are riding, except for one today, I have ridden. Can you guess which one that is?
probably the one she just called Scary.
The one that I just called Scary. This has 7 inversions. The max that I've done is 4 at Velocicoaster.
Yep. Let's go Hulk out. Roar! Ready for your confessional about the Incredible Hulk coaster?
I did yawn when I came off of it. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. It's not bad. It's not great. It kind of just feels like the first portion was planned out, and then the rest of it was just like, how many upside downs can we put in there? How many inversions can we possibly do with the very limited room that we have? It's smooth, I will say that. I do feel like my neck hurts a little bit because I did this the whole time. And you do spend most of your time upside down. It's not bad, it's not great. I will probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I prefer Velocicoaster over it for sure, but it's not bad. It's fun. I think people like it. If people are like adrenaline junkies and really, really want to do inversions, I think this would be great for them.
What can I say about the Incredible Hulk coaster that hasn't been said? You do flips, you do tricks, you get very lightheaded if you're me.
Yeah, I got a little dizzy.
I rode this twice in a row the other week because we had family in town. I was not good for the rest of the day. I was very much like...
down for the count.
Anyways, it's fun, it's cool. It's got a lot of flips, so if you like flips, you know, you'll like this. If you're not a huge fan of inversions, like some people I know,
Me.
Stay away from it, because that's all the pizzazz you get. It doesn't really go that fast compared to other things like Velocicoaster and Hagrid's. It doesn't have good theming like things like Hagrid's and the Mummy, and it just, you know, flips you around, like not like things like Mummy Hagrid's. It's definitely above Rip Ride. I will give it that. I'd probably put it at a 7 out of 10, but it's definitely not my favorite here. Alrighty.
Now that we're done, we're heading to probably my favorite coaster.
You gotta suck.
We're gonna go to Jurassic Park.
What did you think of ROLLERCOASTER?
It was good. It's fun. I got tossed around more than I did the first time, but it was still a lot of fun. That one, it's a good length. It's got a good mix of everything. You got a giant drop, you got some upside downs, you go over the water, which is cool.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaurs?
Dinosaur.
Dinosaurs. The theming is really good too, queue and ride itself, so it doesn't feel like you're just on a track riding a ride. You're like, oh my god, like you pass by some dinosaurs and you're like, ah, just really cool. I really like that one. I think it's great. I think that one, I struggle to find something wrong with it. Besides, it's just intense, so not everyone can do it, but it is very, very fun. For me, that one is probably a 10 out of 10.
Dinosaurs. Listen, I was a dinosaur kid.
Dinosaurs. Hey kids, do you want to see some dinosaurs?
Perfect 10 out of 10, really, well, actually 12 out of 10. I'm just going to give you my ranking up front. I think it's great. It's the perfect length. It's got a great amount of speed to it. It's got some loops. That Mosasaurus roll is like so crazy. I love it. I legit, this is not going to make people want to ride it. I felt like I was going to fall out this drive through.
There's one part before the Mimosasaurus roll where we go upside down over like people, like pavement.
Yeah.
And that lasts for a lot longer than you feel. Like
I was sitting there noticing it this time. Like the Mosasaurus roll lasts for a long time. The one right before it,
Is
over
longer.
the people, I'm like, it also lasts a while.
And it not having a harness with that is wild.
Like it just being like an
It's like
over
an
the shoulder belt. But like my shoulders are in the breeze.
Yeah.
Not just Disney's, but my shoulders are in the knee.
Disney.
There's also that knee.
That knee Disney.
You got cool dinosaurs. The queue's really fun. One of my favorite details is that like right when you put your stuff in there, they have a whole bunch of They have a whole bunch of posters for not only attractions that are in the movie, but attractions that are here, like the River Adventure and the Pterodon Flyers. And you can even see like coming soon attractions like the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World and Camp Cretaceous from the Jurassic World TV show Camp Cretaceous. 12 out of 10. I love it.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Just dinosaurs.
Now that we have finished an adventure 65 million years in the making, we are going to go to the Wizarding World and find out where those dang blast-ended Scroots are.
Harry Potter shows up.
He turns you into Hagrid. We gotta go.
We did Hagrid's. I love Hagrid's. That's also another 10 out of 10 for me. Honestly, probably better than Velocicoaster, so like an 11 out of 10, because it just, I feel like at any moment I don't know what's gonna happen. And I also like that it's a little bit more interactive, and it's a little bit more of like, it's speed, it's exciting, there's cool things, but it's different cool things, and you get to spend your time with it a little bit more. Like I feel like you get to experience the coaster more. As for like Velocicoaster and Hulk and those, it's just like whip me around and get me there fast. So I really enjoy Hagrid's for that reason. Like, it's got the fast aspect, but it's still just like, you get to experience it. I think that just really helps it. So that one for me is my top coaster.
Hagrid's is just amazing and perfect and amazing and perfect and perfect and amazing. Cusco's poison. The poison. Sorry, I dissociated there. I cronked out. I think it's amazing. I think it's very Wizarding World-esque. You go backwards. You think you're going to go up, and then you drop back down. You see magical creatures with 3 heads, pixies with multiple pixies, blast-ended Scroots with no head, just butt.
All but.
All butt. If you know, you know. It's just amazing. It's everything I think a Harry Potter coaster should be. I'm going to give it a 15 out of 10.
That's outrageous.
It's literally, I think, my second favorite ride across all Universal parks. Number 1 is going to be Monsters Unchained. All right, so what is your official ranking? Starting from the bottom, going to the top.
Oh, bottom. Okay, I was gonna go from top to bottom. Bottom to top.
Should have 6 altogether.
We had 6. So we had number 6 is, I'm trying to think back, Rip Ride Rocket. Hated Rip Ride Rocket. After that, probably Hulk. Then Gringotts. Then Mummy, Velocicoaster, Hagrid's.
All right.
And Gringotts is only down there because something had to be down there. Like, don't get me, like, and Gringotts as a coaster, don't get me wrong, I love Gringotts. I do it like every time that we're here for HHN. But yeah, it had to go somewhere, and it's just not that great of a coaster, you know? That's my official ranking.
But for my official ranking, it's going to be pretty close to Ellie's. We're going to go with Rip Ride Rocket at number 6. Gringotts at number 5, just because not really a coaster.
Yeah.
More of a screen-based attraction with coaster elements. I digress. Hulk at number 4, Mummy at number 3, Velocicoaster at number 2, and of course Hagrid's at number 1, which does make a Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure TM our de facto winner for...
Ding, 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 winner, ding, 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 ding.
Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed watching us ride and rank all of the coasters here in Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure. I think we'll probably redo this once Epic Universe is added to AP so we can add Stardust down there and really get down to the nitty gritty of what's best.
Yeah, so if you do want to see this again in January and you want to stick around and see that, please do like and subscribe to us so that way we can keep bringing you some fun content. But please do comment down below what your favorite coaster is. And of course, like I said, like this video.
Please make sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms. We are everywhere at ParkQuesters, including Patreon. So if you'd like to show your support in a little bit of a different way, please make sure to check that out. You'll see Get Ready's with Ellie, behind the scenes, and other fun content. But until then, guys, we'll see you on our next quest. Bye.